most holy, O sacrament divine, all praise and all thanksgiving be ever moment thine. A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans. Now the righteousness of God has been manifest apart from the law, though testified to and by the law and the prophets, the righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ, for all who believe. For there is no distinction, all have sinned and deprived from the glory of God. They are justified freely by His grace, through the redemption of Christ Jesus, whom God set forth as expiation. Through faith, by His blood. For we consider that a person is justified by faith, apart from the works of the law. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
This Sunday I didn't have the occasion to speak about this letter because of the appeal that we have, but this letter is very special, especially when Paul is writing to the people of Rome. Among them there are some Jews who ran away from Palestine because of the persecution, and first among them was Peter. And now they are telling the Romans who are decided to become Christians that unless they become Jews and be circumcised and obey the Mosaic law, they cannot be part of the new way. They cannot be saved. And St. Paul, after he heard this, he really went after them. Remember that St. Paul was one of the utmost fanatic of the Mosaic law. He studied under Gamaliel, and he knows what the Pharisees are supposed to be, to kill for the law of Moses. And now when the transformation took place at Damascus, he now understands that the prophets and the law cannot justify us. The prophecy and the law were done in preparation for the one who will come, that he will give us justification by his blood. And so faith in Jesus Christ is what's going to save you. By observing the Mosaic law, by reading the prophets, there is no salvation because they were a mean, but they are not the end. They were the mean by which Christ came to the Word, and He came to this world purposely to fulfill the prophecy and the law. And so salvation comes to us through Jesus, Him alone. And to believe in Jesus is what's going to save us. And that's why He said at the end, for we consider that the person is justified by faith, apart from the works of the law. If you believe in the law of Moses that God gave him, that was God's message to us. But His Son wants to go beyond that law of Moses. I did not say to you, do not kill, but. I do not say to you, do not but. Because the perfection of the faith in Jesus Christ is the expression of God the Father and His Son. God so loved the world that He gave us His only Son. And whoever loves and whoever believes in the one that the Father has sent, the Father and the Son will come and dwell within them. This is the message of St. Paul. That our justification comes by the shedding of the blood on Jesus on Calvary. That's why I ask you, have great devotion to the Passion of Christ. All the saints, there is no exception to the rule. You can give me any saint you want. Begin from Francis of Assisi, you begin from San Alfonso de Liguori, Saint Rita, all people. Those who become closer to God are those who meditate on the dying and rising of Jesus. especially in his passion. That's what we say at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. By your passion, by your wounds, by the blood that you shed, save the entire world. My dear people, this is what St. Paul is trying to commit us tonight. That many times we put ourselves in traditions and things that are really nothing. Our faith is in Jesus, and He alone can save us, because His salvation that He did 2,000 years ago on Calvary was then, is now, and will be forever.